We have beaten IITs in certain subjects, and especially my subject, political science and international relations and sociology. So JNU is one of the best institutions, and it is a creation, it is a public institution funded by the central government of India. So I'm very happy that you have organized a conference here. Let me congratulate Professor Kanpal for organizing this conference in collaboration with the Rajiv Gandhi National Institute of Youth Development. I'm told the Chandigarh branch, though I'm happy their headquarters is in my state and very close to my hometown, Madras, Chennai, that is. And I'm very happy that JNU is doing very good academic work, and that is what we are known for. And because JNU, as I always say, is known for 6 Ds, Professor. Development, democracy, dissent, diversity, difference, and dialogue. So if there is democracy in JNU, there's democracy in India. So nobody can question that, because this is the university where most of you come to grow your horizons. It's itself a mini India, and I welcome all the guests to our university, and I thank the center for making this possible along with the Rajiv Gandhi National Institute. So please come more often. We would be very happy to collaborate with you academically and research-wise. And let me tell you, my faculty and students are one of the best. I have no doubt about it, and I'm proud. I'm a proud JNU alumni myself, so I think hip hip hooray to JNU. And today, let me say that when you're talking about local governance, and especially the Panchayati Raj 73rd and 74th Amendment, it has done a lot of good, but there is still many issues that I'm sure all of you discussed. An issue that greatly worries me is, you have the Gandhian view saying that panchayats or go back to the villages is the motto. But then you have the image of also Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, who says that villages are the cesspools of casteism in India. So how are we going to work on this reality with the ideal that we are decentralizing? Are we able to break? I'm sure you scholars must have discussed all this. I've seen the different sessions, and I hope sometime you'll bring out a book and I'll be able to read this. I also want to know whether we have been able to deal with the issue of the question of implementation and delivery. I think it is very important for India to acknowledge that after 2014, the Prime Minister Narendra Modi has become a brand name for the voter. I know many of us would not like to call it. If I say he's a great product, you'll say JNU VC has endorsed the Prime Minister. I don't believe in endorsing him, but I'm saying that what is the reason that there is such a huge change? The reason is, please understand, till that time, the voter was taken for a ride on all schemes. Rajiv Gandhi himself, the former Prime Minister, said, from every rupee, only 13 paisa went to the beneficiary. So what did he say? The huge gap between policy and implementation. But now that has changed. It seems as though the delivery has become much better. I wouldn't say perfect, but much better. Take the LPG, take the houses, take the toilets, the direct benefit transfer. I went around to see whether there was anything to fool, because initially all of us would not believe. In JNU we doubt everything, and we are known for critiquing everybody. That's good. But the Jam Trinity, as I call it, that is the Jan Dhan Yojana, Aadhaar, and the Mudra loans, are something that we tried to test. And we tested, we found that 4.81 crores got the Mudra loans. And we chose not to see it. But please understand that this empowered many people who were not earlier even saw any benefit of any scheme. So we have never seen, this the same voters who have never seen any delivery of anything. And if you want something delivered, you have to pay for it. So there is a big change, you have big governance exercise. And this, all smart people will do it. I'm sure now a lot of chief ministers, as people from Tamil Nadu will tell you, we had a chief minister called M.G. Ramachandran or MGR. He used the public distribution system to benefit his voters. And I think many of the national schemes come from many of his schemes. He was the one who targeted women. He knew men cannot be trusted as voters. And he knew women will surely go and vote for him. And did. All your polls said he's losing elections. But then he won with a landslide. Because 52% of India's population are women. And women went and voted. And this is where you have this gap. So my question is, are we trying to understand this paradigm shift? Another issue that I would like to raise to most of you scholars, and I'm sure you must have discussed this, when we talk of NGOs, we only talk of Western NGOs, like Open Society or what, but they also have an agenda. Nobody comes without strings or agenda or even the funding by religious institutions. Why are we then averse to NGOs that are sponsored by any of the right organizations? If the West can do it, Islamic world can do it, why are we shy of it? This is a question I want to ask. Is it a lack of commitment or integrity or intellect or just arrogance on our side? So I think as scholars, we have to be more open-minded. I will request most of you, there's a JNU student who has written a very good book on the RSS and humanitarian assistance, Malini Bhattacharya. She's a CPS student from JNU. And she says that you have to understand the centering of this group using Seva. And the Prime Minister is also a pracharak who also uses the same concept. So if we have to understand this, we have to go beyond our own stereotypes. The other issue I want to raise with you, the Indian voter today hates elitism. And this is, but when Modi dresses well and does everything, they think he has earned it. Whereas they think others have not earned it. And hence, if you cannot see, many people we have a problem that if you cannot deal with the problem, it is your problem, they tell us. So I would say when we are talking of governance issues, it is very, very important for us to get out of our ideological lenses and look beyond. And I think JNU is known for it. JNU is known for its critical narratives of getting new work and new things. So I would request all of you and all scholars that we need to produce very good work on trying to understand this phenomenon after 2014. We cannot live in denial, and that is what we are doing. And all of you know that this may continue, and at the same time, hence we have to assess it. What is the reason of this type of a popularity? Is it better governance? And I think it is better governance. It is nothing beyond better governance. So that is an issue that goes beyond ideology, beyond everything, because the poor voter or the poor man or the real marginalized who don't even reach JNU are the people who decide who should govern this country. So thank you once again for inviting me, and I welcome you all to Jawaharlal Nehru University, and I hope that all our students, scholars from all over the country, you're welcome to JNU, and I thank once again the Rajiv Gandhi National Institute of Youth Development for their, collaboration, and I'm told financially as well. JNU is still in the realm of Daridra Narayana. I hope we'll go beyond it and we'll do better. Thank you once again. Ellarkum Nandri, Vanakkam, Namaskar.